Hello everyone. Want to make a quick video here because Mike's probably coming to get me soon. His boss is in today, so I'm gonna try to work a little bit while Mike's working. I wanted to share part of my devotional. It's from 365 Devotions to Embrace What Matters Most by John Michelik. And today's devotion is called Considering Others. The discipline of love usually shows up in our consideration for others. At the checkout, most people drop their groceries, pay, and go. Few will look the cashier in the eye and realize that this is probably someone who's had a long day, receives a small paycheck, and may be weighed down by a load of burdens. No one stops to consider this person. But the discipline doesn't stop at nothing. We're not just to pull ourselves out of our thoughts to consider the existence of another. We're also to consider them more important than we are. So in this sense, consider doesn't necessarily mean believe. Too often in our selfishness, we may not believe others are more important, but by an act of will and focus, you consider them so. As an act of disciplined love, you can honor them with kindness. It's a learned skill to be sure, but the more you do it, the more you'll find that you're starting to believe they're more important too. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Philippians 2:3. And we need to remember to keep others above ourselves. We're not more important than anyone. We're no better than anyone. Just like God doesn't favor anybody. He doesn't be like, John is the best. I don't care what anyone says, but John's my favorite. And everyone else is just, if, Sue is struggling with, finances, but John wants a new bike, I'm going to give him that bike before I deal with Sue's financial situation. That's not God. God does everything for everyone, whether we realize it, and we need to put others first. It's not about us, it's about others. We're here to serve others. We're not here to serve ourselves. And a lot of people want to serve themselves. They get caught up in their own stuff. I'm guilty myself. We seem to get caught up in our own troubles and forget about other people, but we need to always remember, other people. Just like last night, I had a dream, and it's true because people are like this, but I get help from the pantry, and sometimes I get like a little, too much of one thing, so I'll give it to somebody else in need. And in my dream last night, my stepson, which we used to give him food, and they actually complained. Seriously, who complains? But he was talking about how he used to get food from us, and we stopped because they were complaining, and a person was like mad about it because they're like, well, we give it to you for this reason and stuff. And it's like, if you have extra, help people in need. And there are people like that. They help you out, but then they get mad if you use that on something else. Just like, if you were to give somebody money to help them with their situation, I could see if you're upset if they went and used it on something they don't need. But if they used it to help someone else in need, then, you gave them that money to do with as they want, and they're using it for good, then why get upset? I've had people do that, and I'm like, okay. And if a person needed help and they wanted to help that person more than themselves, that's how it's supposed to really be anyway. And so we need to always put people before ourselves. And it's what Jesus wants. We're to be like Jesus. So always consider other people. They could be having bad days. If someone looks like they're having a bad day and God puts it on you to go to them and ask if they want a prayer or something, you should do so. I just wanted to touch base on that. And that's it, short but sweet. Continue to keep us in prayers for our finances, health, I'm like really still blah, but I'm gonna try my hardest to get some work done today. Pray for my friends. They're trying to find a place that they'll get a good place, that the Lord will guide them. Pray for worldwide salvation, for the homeless, and I think that's it. So I hope everyone, my nose looks real shiny. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Saturday, and pray that I'll be able to get up for church tomorrow and that I'll find someone who can go with me because Mike's got to work. So I'll talk to everyone later. Love y'all. Bye.